Hey guys, it's Mike G here, and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Mike, your 5-minute dose of motivation and accountability for the day to help you live a healthier, happier, more fulfilling life. Guys, thank you so much for joining me once again. It's always such a pleasure to do these shows, and I really appreciate the feedback and the responses that I've been getting. So thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me, and together we will continue to be the best we can possibly be. And as you guys know, I'm a firm believer that a rising tide lifts all boats. So the better you and I can be, the better those around us will be, and the better this world will be as a whole. So let's dive right into today's show, guys. And today we have a good one, and we're talking about, here we go, how to create more self-discipline. And I'm going to repeat that one. How to create more self-discipline. Something that I think we all I don't want to say struggle with, but it's just a challenge, a constant challenge. I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't matter how long I've been doing something. Just having the self-discipline to keep going. Whether it's exercising every morning, whether it's if we're writing to write every morning, whether if it's we're looking to save or pay off some debt, constantly saving and paying off that debt. Even when we come into extra money or whatever it may be, just staying the course. That self-discipline, whatever it may be. It's just how do we create more self-discipline? Something that, again, is challenging. It's easier talked about than it is done, but it's a must if we're going to create more of the things we want for ourselves. So one of the things, actually there's two things, and actually I'll share a story first, and I'll share two ways that's I have found to be very beneficial when it comes to being able to create more self-discipline. But that's something that's always been a challenge for me, and it's always will be. It's like and this is a biggie for everyone. It's like the first thing in the morning. It's like first thing in the morning, the alarm goes off. One of the things that we all tend to do these days, it's reach right for our phone. Hey, what emails do I have? What social media? Who liked my post? Hey, did someone tweet my stuff? And that's just this thing that people tend to do these days, and I was so guilty of this for the longest time, where literally as soon as my eyes woke up, I reached to my nightstand, grabbed my phone, and looked at all the little notifications, because that was the first thing. That's how I started my day. So whenever we do that, it's like it just takes you off your game plan already for the day. It just starts you off in the wrong state of mind. And my discipline was like, I don't want to do that. I want to take care of the things that are important to me first, which is like exercising, reading over my goals, my whys, doing my reading, going over my affirmations, and then just even having coffee with my girlfriend, doing all that first, and then checking social media. So that hasn't, it wasn't easy at first to kind of keep that self-discipline, but the more I did it, the better, the easier, not easy, but the easier it got, just because you get into this momentum of doing it. So there's been two ways that I have found to really hone in on self-discipline and keep ourselves disciplined to the things that, we're out to do and to do more often to achieve the results we want. There's two things. One is not thinking about it. Don't even think, For example, let me tell you what I mean. So number one is don't think. So when I wake up in the morning, if I think of like, well, what if I just reach for my phone and just check, see if I got that email that I'm expecting back from a client. If I give myself time to think and reason it out, and you could apply this to even exercise. If it's like, man, should I go today? Should I not? Well, maybe I'll go this afternoon. As soon as we allow ourselves to think and contemplate, more often than not, we'll lose that battle. We'll lose that battle because we're allowing ourselves time to think and negotiate with ourselves. So number one, to create more self-discipline, don't think, just do it. Whatever it is you've planned for that day, for me, it's like, don't check the phone, get right up, go exercise, do your morning rituals that you normally do, and then check the phone. So don't think, just do what it is you're scheduled to do. That's number one. And number two is this concept, is thinking, if I don't do this thing, or if I don't do this thing that I've set out to do, is this going to cause me, am I going to be regretful? Am I going to be regretful? Am I going to have regret? The pain of regret? Am I going to have that if I don't do it? For example, I can't tell you how many times I haven't gone to exercise when that's been part of my routine, and I allow myself time to think, I talk myself out of it, and then I feel like shit afterwards. I'm like, man, why did I do that? I should have just went, and I didn't do it. Or even like that month, if it's like, hey, I was supposed to save X amount of dollars this month, and it's like, well, I went and spent it, I blew it here. It's like, why did I do that? I didn't have to do that. You end up feeling guilty and crappy about it, and plus it's moving you further away from the goals you have. So number two is pain and regret. Is this, if I don't do this, what I've committed to doing, this self-discipline here, is it going to cause me more pain, more regret? And if it is, why would we do that to ourselves? So those are the two ways, guys, that I have found to have helped me to kind of create more self-discipline to the goals that I'm about to create is, number one, don't think about it, just do it. Don't give yourself time to contemplate. And number two, think about it, is it going to cause me pain and regret if I don't stay disciplined? And if it is, whatever it is you're out to do it, so we can eliminate or alleviate the thought or the possibility of suffering more pain and regret. That's this week's message, guys, on how to build more self-discipline. Best of luck to you, and until next episode, you're awesome. Cheers.